Welcome back to the channel. I look crazy because I'm currently helping my daughter move home, so we're mid-move, but I really wanted to get this video up, so let's get into it. This market vlog is from last weekend, the 11th and 12th of October 2025. Now, I did double markets, so I did a Saturday market and a Sunday market, and I also did a paint and sip workshop on the Saturday night, so it was a big weekend. I was so tired. So the Saturday market was at the Lost Woods in Emerald, and the Sunday was at Hampton East, which I've not done that market before, so I'm excited to share the experience with you for getting closer to Christmas for Lost Woods, and also the brand new one. Well, it's not a brand new market, it's been around for ages, I've just never done it, so excited to share that. So let's get into the vlog, and then as always at the end of the vlog I will tell you exactly how much I made at these markets and how much it cost me to do these markets, whether I think I'll do them again and whether I think it's worthwhile, and any reflections that I've come away with. So I'll see you at the end with all of the income versus expense and money figures. 6:20, Dolly and I are in the car. We've just got petrol. I got some of these little cold ice brews today instead of going and getting coffee. I got 2 for $7, so I thought that's going to save me money and not have to go for a little walk at the market too. I did bring my food today, but couldn't help myself. Had to get the Gosling brekkie. Yum yum. Look at that, so good. I've seen this lady with this stall for years and I've never actually talked to her, so it's going to be nice being next to her today. Here's my stall setup. It's just after 10. I'm up to $59 in sales. There's this annoying gust of wind that's coming, and because the table I'm using for my packaging is bigger than the one I normally use, I can't put my wall up because it sticks out the back. I've just put this blanket that I keep in my car to help reduce the wind, but it's stressing me out. I did bring my food to this market, so I bought some smashed avocado, some cruscets and some anti-pesto stuff. It's $11.45. I've only sold $125. I'm slightly concerned. We should be getting into pre-Christmas sales, but this is not a pre-Christmas vibe. Guys, do you know what happens when I need the money for something and I'm like, okay, I'll use that money I make today to pay for this invoice? That's when I do shit because I need it instead of just being open to what comes. Also, with my new setup, which looks so much better, the taller stool because I can't see anything when I'm sitting down. So I haven't been able to sit down all day, and I need to sit down. I get sore legs and I've got a sore back today. Also, the wind is pissing me off. Okay guys, it's 20 minutes to the end of the market. I have to say, at 1 p.m. I was stressed because I'd only sold $160. So I was like, what the heck is going on? There's an hour left. But thankfully, which has happened at this market before, the last hour has been really good and I've sold some higher priced items. So I'm up to, it's 20 minutes to 2 now. So I'm up to $3.94, which is good. Now, to be honest, this market's still lower than I thought it would be. I really thought it would be at least 600. Being October, we're getting to pre-Christmas time. But yeah, so not as good as I really was expecting in my head, but I'll take that. We're nearly up to 400, so that's good. 15, I'm back at the studio. I got here about an hour ago. I'm actually now running a paint and sip workshop, which is crazy that I've booked a workshop in the same day as the market, because I'm usually collapsed on the couch by this time of the day after a market, especially since I got up at like 5 o'clock this morning. But here we are and we're ready to go. It's just a small group of 5 for pot painting, so it should be nice. It'll go from 5:30 till 7:30 and then I can go home and crash into bed. I keep thinking I've got to unload my car, but I don't because I've got another market tomorrow, which is so weird. It's blowing my mind. So here's the pot painting class all set up, ready to go. I'm actually not getting paid for this because it was a voucher that I donated to a local charity last year. Okay, it's Sunday morning. It's 7:10. I'm lying in bed. I'm supposed to be leaving in 5 minutes because I wanted to have a full 2 hours set up for this market at Hampton East, which I've never done before. Obviously, that's not going to happen. I have to have a shower still and literally get dressed, but I can probably be ready in 15 minutes, I reckon. So I'll still have an hour and a half by the time I get there. I'm bloody tired, man. I don't often do 2 different markets in 2 days. Plus, I did that paint and sip workshop last night, which was really fun and I had a great time. Boy, oh boy, we're tired though. So I'm going to get up right now. I'm going to try and get dressed and showered as fast as I can, and then we're going to head to Hampton East. It's quite overcast today, but I don't mind overcast as long as it's not windy. So hopefully, and it's supposed to rain apparently, but as long as it's not heavy showering, as long as it's just a little sprinkle and it's not windy, I'll be able to deal with that. Yesterday was a funny day. Obviously, the Lost Woods is always super busy, lots and lots of people. But as you saw, I only had sold 160 at 1 o'clock. I was freaking out because I do have quite a few bills I've got to pay. And you shouldn't rely on market sales to pay for bills that are already due, because I feel like that there must be a subconscious desperation energy that releases. I try to avoid that. I always try to avoid having a desperation energy at a market, even if I really need the money. But there must have been potentially subconscious that going off, even though I was really making sure I was not being desperate. I ended up having good sales, though not as good as I would have thought for an October market, to be quite honest with you, especially since the first market I did. Actually, no, I looked back at my books and I thought I sold 600 in June, but I actually sold, I think I did sell nearly 600. But I sold $100 print, and people were looking at my linen prints yesterday, but the big one, I've got the vintage frame one, I've got listed for $250. I think that might be a bit too much because quite a few people have asked. No one's bought it. I'm just wondering whether I reduce it to $150 today, or whether I leave it at $250 because it's Hampton East, which is more sort of inner city, higher economic area. I might leave it for $250 today, and if it doesn't sell, then I'll reduce it to $150 for next week's markets. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go have a shower and think about it in the shower. Okay. It is 7:30. I'm about to leave. I'll get there at 8:20. Actually, I'm probably going to stop at Macca's and get some food and coffee. I've decided in the shower that I'm going to change the price of my big linen print on the vintage frame to $180. So more than $150, less than $250. I feel like that's a good mid-price range. I've decided I am going to try and sell this ceramic mug that I just got back last night from my firing service, and this matcha jug, which I've never made before. And yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Look at the bags. Okay, it's fine. I'm not taking food today because I ate it too early yesterday, and I feel like I just grazed too much on my popcorn through the day. So I'm not taking food today. I'm just going to buy it. And hopefully it's only a 4-hour market, so I don't think I'll even be that hungry. Got to have unloaded the car. I still have to set up. This is the Hampton East market. It seems to kind of go all around the lake by the look of it. Pretty straightforward bump in. Because I didn't bring my lunch, I'm gonna have to buy, but there's lots of options. I do love that bao bun. They do finders keepers and they're delicious. I met Gavin, who was my neighbour from HM Gin. Got myself a delicious croissant. I needed it. It was so yummy. Pretty happy with this market setup too. Just met the lovely Diane, who is a subscriber of the channel. She came and bought some little cute ceramics. 2:10. I completely forgot to do videos today, but I thought I'd do some little video of the pack up, which I never do. So slowly packing up, quickly packing up. Look at the mess I make. It's like I forget which order I do things in, and then I'm just like walking around like a deer in headlights. My neighbour's already packed up, the gym man's ready to go, and I've just got all this shit to deal with. It's somehow the next weekend and I still haven't finished this video, so let's do the wrap up. I literally just got back from today's market, which is Emu Plains, which is my next vlog, and I'm really going to try and get it done before next weekend. Okay, so these two markets, double market weekend, was really good actually. I really like doing double markets because the car's already packed. So it's less work. Like, it's probably saves you 2 hours because you don't have to unpack and then repack. I'm kind of, this weekend that I've just done the one market, I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I had a market to do tomorrow, but I'm actually doing live mini portraits at a birthday party. So that'll be in the next market vlog. The Lost Woods market on the Saturday sold $434, which is good. If I get over 400, I'm happy with that. I thought I would have sold more being an October market, but yeah, October's still a funny time. Not quite pre-Christmas shopping, but sort of started. And then on the Sunday, the Hampton East market, I sold $317. So it was quite a small market. Wasn't super busy, but the people who came were shopping. So I think that one's got good potential. I'm doing it again next month, and I think November market will be really good to see how it goes because November's, I find, the best month for markets for pre-Christmas. But yeah, I sold heaps of cards at the Hampton one. So I sold more cards than anything else. Someone bought $100 worth of ceramics, which was great. So, but that was the biggest sale. The rest were sort of 15, 20. People were buying sets of 5 cards for $20, which is one of my deals, and 2 cards for 10. So yeah, it got to $317. Worthwhile doing. I did buy a croissant, which was $9.50, and a biscuit, which was $6. So that was $15 I spent. And that one cost $110, I believe. I'm just going to check that. So just here looking at my book, the Lost Woods market cost $130. It's just gone up to $130. It previously was $105, I think. They've got additional costs now due to having major like traffic control. They've got the big bright light signs because they were getting really close to having a lot of pressure, potentially getting shut down just because there was so many people going to it and people parking where they shouldn't be parking. So they said that because of the increase in traffic control that they've got to do, it's upped their expenses, and that's why they've increased the price from $105 to $130. I think it's worth it for Lost Woods, especially although I had a busy one in June. I sold 600 in June. So for that market, for the amount of traffic, you're basically guaranteed to get every single time. You're getting 5,000 people through that market every time. Doesn't matter what month it is. So I feel like it's worth it. It is starting to get a bit higher, but I'll keep doing the Lost Woods. I'm on their wait list for November and December, so we'll see. And next year, I think I might just do that market the whole year, if I can. So yeah, 130, and I sold 434. So that's 304 profit. Remember, when I'm doing my expenses and incomes for these vlogs, I'm not including cost of materials or my time. I'm just looking at the physical cost on the day. So yeah, I think that's still worth getting out of bed for. Hampton was 110 and I sold 317. So that's what, 210 plus I spent $15, so 195. I think it's about the same distance. It was an hour away. So not quite as good. I wouldn't be doing it regularly if I was only getting 300 because it's an hour away and it's cost 110 to do. However, I feel like it's going to be a good one for November and December leading up to Christmas. So I will keep doing that and report back next month how I go. So that was last weekend. I really had a target of getting to $1,000 in sales between the two markets, mainly because I thought I would sell over 600 at the Lost Woods. But although it was busy, I just wasn't selling as much as I have in that June market, because I didn't sell any bigger stuff like my bigger print. All up for the weekend in sales came to $751, and I had a target of 1,000, so not quite there, but still, yeah, it was a really good weekend and I had fun. So thank you for watching. The next market vlog is Emu Plains, which is the first Emu Plains of the season. I did it today. It went quite well, but I will share the behind the scenes in the next vlog. And I've got some big events coming up. I got into Woodford Folk Festival, which is in Queensland from Christmas to New Year's. That vlog is going to be epic. I have no idea how I'm going to do at the actual event, but there'll be a prep lead up vlog and there'll be a during the event vlog. So I'm so excited about that. I've got a lot of prep to do for that one. That is crazy. So the next vlog is Emu Plains, and I'm really going to try and get that my journey to getting monetized on YouTube video out this week as well. So stay tuned for that one. Watch out for it on the channel soon. If you've subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. If you like this video or comment on it, that helps my channel grow, which is amazing. The more money I make from my Google ads for YouTube, the more time I can spend on my YouTube channel and the more videos I can make. So thank you very much and have a great day.